The dupe wars on hair care are costing women far more than it should because the internet can't seem to answer this one question. Are luxury hair serums money well spent, or are dupes quietly doing the same job? Most people assume luxury hair serums must contain some rare ingredient or a secret formulation, but what if I told you that you don't need rarity, you need efficiency? And the ingredients giving you that are often developed by the same company, but you do get what you pay for. I'll show you that in a minute. So what looks like a dupe war online may actually be something else entirely. It's a strategy so subtle that once I show you how these products work, you won't be able to unsee it. So today I'm using my degree and industry knowledge to show you the truth behind a £50 luxury serum all the way to the cheapest dupe I could find. Momsy approved. So here's the first product, the Kérastase 8-Hour Magic Serum. It smells like luxury, it's thick, but it spreads thinly. The frizz control is actually decent, but I've seen similar results from anti-frizz creams that didn't call themselves repair serums. And after 3 days, my curls are so heavy they become waves, but not in a bad way. You might have heard this one being called polymer soup online, and honestly, I understand the frustration, but let me put it this way. Every serum needs to have a base, like a canvas, okay? And the active ingredients are the colors. Now what if you ask the brand, does your product make my hair smooth? And they come back and say, no, but it has diamonds. Would you actually buy it? A serum needs to do the bare minimum first, to coat the fiber, help it retain moisture and reduce friction, and some low-cost ingredients do exactly that. You could say the cheaper ingredients in this one are dimethicone, which coats the hair fiber, and glycerin, which is a pretty basic and affordable humectant. This means it keeps the moisture in. You'd be surprised, but all of these, including niacinamide, are actually borrowed from skincare. And I personally struggled to find any literature evidence strong enough to suggest that it does anything in particular to the hair fiber to nourish it, but perhaps the brand knows something that we don't. And then there's the fragrance. Most of these products have 1 to 2% added fragrance at most, but as a consumer, given this price point, I would have preferred no fragrance and a lower production cost if possible. So why the high cost then? Are we paying for marketing, expensive water and polymers? No, you get what you pay for, and that is rarity. The product contains an isolate called Iris florentina root extract. And because this product is rare and difficult to scale up, prices can reach hundreds of dollars for very small amounts. So the real question isn't if the product works. It works like a babe. It's actually pretty good. But in this economy, do we need rare flower root extracts in a hair serum? Is it sustainable to buy this product for the rest of your life? All brands need a unique selling point in order to survive. So my personal ick is not with that. It's actually with the name. 8-Hour Magic suggests to me that I can just apply this and then go to bed and it will do the work while I sleep, and then I'll wake up with royal hair. But that wasn't my reality. Going from this to this took me 9 years. And because results take time and consistency matters, this price point may not be realistic for most people. And this is when the TikTok community stepped in and they found the dupe. Texture-wise, it's non-greasy but heavier than the Kérastase formulation. Some people online are fuming and calling this a repurposed facial cream, but honestly, you will always have ingredients that overlap, like oils, hydrating alcohols, and polymers. So let's do a simple test. After washing my hair, I've applied L'Oreal on half of my hair and Kérastase on the other half. There is an immediate effect. These are the results overnight. Both of them moisturized for sure. However, the L'Oreal product has had an impact on my curl pattern because it's packed with coconut and amarola oils. The results are as I was expecting. Kérastase controls frizz better, has a lighter texture, whereas the L'Oreal product is definitely more hydrating but heavier on the hair strand. There's some flower extracts too, but it may just be the case that these are not quite as rare and they might be easier to scale up as well. So even if this product is not as rare, it still performs as promised. Now, my ick with this is that it's not a dupe. Calling L'Oreal a diffusion line doesn't sit well with me because the same group owns both the luxury brand and the mass market one. And while we label something as a dupe, it kind of pushes us into an either or mindset. Luxury or affordable. But framing it that way can actually benefit both sides. In my opinion, dupe wars are rage bait, nothing more than that. They drive engagement and you, the consumer, end up fixed on just those two price points. This is by no means any brand's fault, it's just how people work. But what you might be missing out on is the real or. You know what I mean, the options that don't have a label are probably hiding in your kitchen and may cost 100 times less. We'll uncover these, but for now, we need to focus on our dupe journey. Now, US girlies were saying they couldn't find the L'Oreal dupe, so I went hunting and I halved the price again. This is Garnier Vitamin and Strength. Now, we'll see about the strength. The serum relies on fruit extracts to give me shine without any polymers. It's very much like a smoothie for my hair, but that being said, it does feel a little bit more dilute. I applied about 5 pumps, which is quite a lot, and it does smell strongly, a bit like fruit squash. Compared to the Premium Babe, we're seeing niacinamide in both, but as you can see, the second formulation is a little bit more runny, and I had to apply more. However, overnight, I did change my mind. This serum had me fooled because it was working smarter, not harder. If you look on the product's label, you can see that it says sugarcane extract, which is a huge source of glycolic acid. It's perfect for lamination, and I've covered this in my glass hair video. This is actually the largest bottle so far, so we started with 90 milliliters in the luxury item and now we're at 125. I got my product for £5.40. I would shop around. Sometimes Amazon doesn't actually have the best deal on products. Do shop around. You might think I'm trying to sell you any of these, but I'm actually not. I'm still sticking to my 50p dupe. And for the final test, as promised, here's the final dupe that cost me nearly 100 times less than the original. The cheapest, 50p for 100ml. It's like your multitasking bestie. It takes your makeup off, it feeds the nail cuticles, it makes the best popcorn, and it gives me really cute princessy curls. It's coconut oil. Yeah, it's boring and basic, but it works. Whether you buy a £52 product or a £2 product, you will always have a little bit of frizz, and I don't see the frizz police knocking on my door when I wear coconut oil instead. Honestly, the before and afters from luxury brands or even the dupes, they are impressive, but so is this one in my opinion. Now, to keep this effect until the next wash day, I personally oil my tips every single day, and this helps me to lock in moisture and prevents the cuticle, so the coat of my hair, from splitting from the bottom up. Now, behind the scenes, to keep the results as accurate as possible, I had to try them multiple times. I tried to make sure none of these overlap so that you get accurate results. I guess it's my way of saying thank you for waiting. I know it's been a while since my previous video, but I hope it was worth it and that you enjoyed it. And if you enjoy this angle on hair care, then here's my video where I explain the glass hair trend and whether it's worth your money at all. And of course, if you want to stay in touch and not miss the next video, then please subscribe with the notification bell on, and I hope I see you next time.